Hi, I'm Dayton Cerruti, and welcome to our latest edition of 202 TV. Veterans Day is celebrated all over the country each year to remember and recognize those men and women who sacrificed so much for our country. Here's what Lena-Winslow High School did to celebrate this important event.
I'm Mike Brosey, member of American Legion Post 577, Lena, Illinois, and I'd like to give you an idea of what Veterans Day means to me. I joined the American Legion just a couple of years ago and was somewhat hesitant, and I guess that relates back to the late 60s, early 70s when Vietnam was winding down, everybody was coming home, and they were coming home to not the nicest situation. People were protesting, throwing bottles, swearing at them, spitting at them, whatever. It was not a friendly thing. I'm very glad to see that Veterans Day has become a thing of honor. If Veterans Day should be a thing of honor, it should honor all veterans whether you've been overseas or not. If you've served your country, you're a veteran, you should be honored. The school in Lena puts on a very excellent Veterans Day program, and it continues the whole day. Even after the school day is done, the veterans and townspeople are invited out to a fireworks presentation put on for the veterans. And it's a means of celebrating, welcoming them home, saying thank you for your service. It's a very meaningful thing to keep this country free. And we all need to recognize that this has to be done. It can't just be something, we'll just kick that aside and we'll go out and play poker or shoot squirrels or whatever we're going to do. It needs to be honored, needs to be remembered for all of the people that sacrificed. Some gave their lives, some didn't. I wish more people had not had to give their lives. But to me, Veterans Day is a very honorable day and should be a solemn occasion and joy that people are home celebrating, being able to return to their friends and their families and continue with their lives.
Experience Highland is a program that allows our students to, experience Highland. Students visit the campus, tour the facilities, and see if the community college is a good fit for them. Here's how it works.
Experience Highland. It's exactly what it sounds like. Lee-Win students had the opportunity to go to Highland's campus and experience what it had to offer them. First, we took about 30 students. Most of the time we have a lot of student activity, students who want to go to the Experience Highland. There's a lot of students who really think that Highland is a great place for them to start off because Highland is an extremely wonderful community college, as well as an opportunity to get those classes knocked out at a cheaper price before they decide to transfer to whatever college or university they're planning on attending. So Experience Highland gives us the opportunity to see what is there on campus. Students meet first in one of the meeting rooms on the second floor of Building H, the Student Center, and we have the opportunity to listen to representatives talk about what they're going to do for the day and what the day is going to look like, what the layout is, and what they have to offer a little bit. Then they break up all the students into their areas of majors. So if you're interested in welding or business or ag or anything, whatever you're interested in, they will break you up into that group and then they'll take you to that side of campus and allow you to explore those buildings and let you know where you will be while you're attending at Highland. While you're in those buildings, you get the opportunity to talk with teachers and students, and they can tell you what new opportunities are available within specific areas. After the students get done exploring Highland and talking with teachers and students, they get to take a picture with the panther. So I have a lovely border on my wall of all the Experience Highlands that have happened throughout the years and all the students that have went. And then after they take their picture with the cougar, they get to go and have a lunch and sit and chit chat with their fellow students as well as anybody who's able to join them from Highland. So they usually get a Quiznos sandwich, chips, cookies, things like that, and then also get to have a fun gift when they leave. So hopefully this is a program that continues on throughout the years, and we will give a lot more students from Lee-Win the opportunity to experience Highland.
We went to Experience Highland at Highland Community College, where we had toured the campus and we got to see the areas and what they can offer to students when we go there. And when we got there, we split up to our separate groups. We went with a few of the teachers or whatever there, and as we went through, we got to see how the format of the campus was set up, so we know where we want to go and what buildings offered what. There's a lot of new things this year. There was their own broadcasting classes and everything, as well as a few new buildings and renovated areas. We started off in a meeting room, kinda, and we talked about the campus and the area and what they had to offer. And from there, we toured through. We started with most of the academic stuff, so just trying to find where the classes were. And then we went to another side of the building. I wanted to be a welder, so this is where I was pretty happy about. It was mostly auto body and welding and most of the technical stuff. And that was pretty good. They actually have really good stuff there. It's a little older, but it's really working. I recommend Highland, mostly because it's just cheaper and it's really not that bad of a school. It's a really good school for being a community college. And that was what Experience Highland is all about.
American Education Week highlights the importance of providing every child in America with a quality public education. This year, it's celebrated November 14th through the 18th. Here to tell about Nguyen Elementary School's activities is Principal Mary Gerbode.
The first American Education Week started in 1921 in response to World War II. As our veterans came back, we wanted to make sure they were well educated, and there was a push throughout our nation to also make sure that students of all ages, not just the adults, but students as well, were able to have a strong educational system. The very first American Education Week, as I said, started in 1921 by the National Education Association and our Veterans Administration. Since that point, it may have changed from year to year, but the focus of American Education Week stays on thinking about ways in which we can take pride in the things that are happening in our school and in the students at our school. And you'll be hearing some of the things we love about our school. And the theme here at Lena-Winslow is we love our schools. We are going to be doing things throughout the community. Make sure that you go downtown and look in the businesses. You'll be able to see some posters that students will be developing. You'll be able to see ways in which they are giving back to our community. They are collecting canned food items to give to the local food pantry. They are collecting items to give to our Humane Society. They are going to be making letters and pictures that they're going to give to residents at the Lena Living Center. So there's a lot of ways that we can realize that by giving to other people, we get a lot back ourselves. If you stop by the elementary office, be sure to check out the Students Helping Hands and the Parents Giving Hearts. Students will be providing examples of things they love about their school on a cutout of their own hand, while parents are adding their information to a cutout heart. These messages will be shared in each classroom and posted throughout the foyer in the elementary building. The highlight of our American Education Week every year is our focus on grandparents. We recognize that learning has changed through the years, but the focus of an inquisitive mind and an open heart will always be central to learning. Throughout American Education Week, each grade invites the grandparents of their children and plans fun activities to highlight student learning and share experiences from the time when the grandparents went to school. I've been a principal at Lena-Winslow Elementary School for almost 20 years now. The annual visits with the grandparents continues to be one of my favorite activities each year. We are now going to hear from some of our 5th grade students who would like to share the many things they love about their school.
I think that the family fun nights are fun, such as the family movie night where you can gather together and watch a movie with your family at the school, and the family reading night where you can go with your family and read a book together.
One of my favorite parts about our school is that we have jobs for the students, such as flag duty, which are a group of students that put up the flag every morning and take down the flag every morning. We also do We Deliver, which you can write a letter to your friends and then mail it. And we have AR helpers, which get to help hand out the prizes for AR. And we have interviews for some of these jobs, which will prepare us for life later.
One of my favorite
parts of our school is the author visits and assemblies. One of the author visits we had was the Taming of PZ. She was a very nice lady. And also we had some of our assemblies was a zookeeper from one of the zoos came with parrots and other animals.
I like many things about our school, such as, they take us on all these fantastic field trips, such as we go to Chicago when we're in 4th grade and we go to the Museum of Science and Industry, and then there's things like we just, have fun things all the time. Like for us 5th graders, our teacher set up where we'd have this lady come in and she would teach us about drones and stuff, and we'd make like these paper aircrafts and things and just throw them around and have fun.
We're very proud of our school, and we think American Education Week is a wonderful opportunity to highlight the many ways in which our students are learning.
And to wrap things up, let's hear from a representative from Southern Illinois University in Carbondale to tell us what being a Saluki is all about.
Hi, my name is Jordia Coleman, and I am an admissions coordinator with Southern Illinois University Carbondale. SIU Carbondale is the premier place to be, with being a nationally ranked research institution, as well as having over 200 majors, minors, and specializations. Students have options. In addition to our majors, of course, we do offer over 350 student organizations, which provide students ample opportunity to get involved and meet other students outside of the classroom, as well as outside of the residence halls. Some of our most popular majors at SIU Carbondale are going to be business, engineering, criminology and criminal justice, psychology, and sociology. Some of our unique majors are going to be aviation, automotive technology, dental hygiene, radiologic sciences, mortuary science, and we also started a new major this fall called fermentation science.
That's it for another edition of 202 TV. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Dayton Cerruti. Thanks for joining us.